Hi, I'm Laura Templeton, and this is the 30-Second Success Podcast where we ditch the pitch and start connecting with clarity, confidence, and compassion. Today, we're talking about something that doesn't show up in most marketing strategies, but it is absolutely felt by your audience every single time you speak. It's the missing ingredient in so many brand messages and client experience. It's what I call the compression gap. And if you're not aware of it, you could be unintentionally pushing people away with your message. The compassion gap is the space between what we say and how it makes people feel. It's the moment when your message is technically correct, but emotionally cold. When your strategy checks all the boxes, but still doesn't connect, or when you're solving a problem but ignoring the person experiencing it. This gap is especially common in messaging that's focused too much on conversation over connection, tactics over transformation, and metrics over meaning. Compassion in communication isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's how we build trust, loyalty, and meaningful engagement. So let's be honest. Most business training emphasizes precision, targeting, and messaging frameworks. And those are important, but not complete because people don't buy based on information alone. They buy based on how understood they feel, how safe they feel to engage, and whether they trust your heart as much as your headline. So when the empathy is missing, people tune out. Or worse, they walk away feeling unseen. Compassion is the bridge between your brilliance and their belief in you. So before we continue, if what I'm sharing is resonating with you, go ahead and tap the like button and subscribe to the podcast. You'll get more conversations like this and interviews with purpose driven guests who generously share real insights you can use. So, getting back to our topic, here are three compassionate communication anchors I teach inside the Brand Success Hub. Number one, acknowledge the emotion. Don't just talk about the problem, talk about how it feels to experience it. So, for example, building a brand message alone can feel frustrating, exhausting, and lonely. So, number two, speak from shared humanity. Use language that creates belonging. Instead of saying you should, try saying we all face. So bring your voice alongside your listeners, not above them. Stop talking over their head or telling them what they should do, but speak from a place that is in alignment. We all face this, we struggle with. Basically saying, I know where you're coming from. I've been there, I've done that. That's what they want to hear from you. They want to know that you really understand it because you've experienced it yourself. Number three, lead with curiosity, right? That's the biggest piece of all. Lead with curiosity, not control. It's questions that invite engagement instead of telling people what to think. So, for example, have you ever felt like you're saying all the right things? Something still isn't landing? These are small shifts in tone and intention that create massive shifts in response and results. So really dive deep into this. Number one was acknowledging the emotion. Number two, speak from shared humanity. And number three, lead with curiosity, not control. Again, small shifts in tone and intention create massive shifts in response and results. You can bank on that every single day when you are creating content that speaks to the emotion. So the transformation that you want people to experience when you close the gap. When you close the compassion gap, people feel your brand not just hear it. Clients open up faster and stay longer, and your messaging becomes more natural, not forced. Conversations deepen and conversions increase organically. That's what we want. We want to have a conversation where we're so in tune with the person that we're sitting across the table from that we are surprised when they actually ask, so tell me what it's like to work with you. What does it cost? How do I get signed up for your program? That's what we want to be surprised by. We want it to be feel natural and organic, and that we're just helping them understand that we know who they are, where they're coming from. So I had a client that was really struggling to overcome a challenge that she had within her business. And she, she was all over the place. She had her message was a mess. She wasn't sure what to lead with. She had different branches of her business. She had teams that were doing different things. And yet she couldn't express to her audience what it is that she did and how she helped them. We sat down together and we started diving into understanding what her message could be, right? We talked about the emotion, what she was struggling with, why she was feeling so disconnected from her audience when she would try to explain what she did. And what I found when we did that is we sat down and we started talking strategically on what it was that she does. We mapped everything out. We dove into the strategy about what she loved about her business, what she struggled with, and what she wanted to lead with that was most important to the people that she wanted to attract to her business. We found the right messaging that really spoke to the heart of the matter of what her ideal clients were struggling with, and we found a message that resonated not only with her heart and was easy for her to share, but with the people that needed her most. And when she started, when we coached her through how to sit down with people and basically emulate the conversation that we had, that was so natural and organic that she wanted to continue working with me and experiencing that it just became a lesson for her. So compassion doesn't dilute your message, it actually deepens it. When you help people realize that you understand where they are coming from, when you speak from a place of empathy and understanding and a desire to help them overcome that thing that they are struggling with the most, you become that person that is the go-to, right? It actually deepens your message. It becomes more intentional and people really gravitate to it. So if this message speaks to your heart and you're ready to bring more compassion into your brand, your leadership, and your communication, then the Brand Success Hub is exactly where you belong. And I can't wait to see you in there because it is where we're not just talking strategy, we're building messaging from the inside out with the clarity and purpose, the confidence and alignment, and the compassion to connect deeply. Our members experience real transformation, more aligned clients, more ease in their messaging, and deeper sense of peace in how they show up. So, because connections that convert, it starts with compassion, right? This is all because it's not because of the connections that convert. It's actually because of the compassion that's in those connections. That's why it converts. So learn more about the Brand Success Hub by visiting 30secondsuccess.com, clicking on the hub, or diving into the podcast. Make sure that you are tuning in every week and listening for more insights on how to become more connected with clarity, confidence, and compassion. And until next week, till next time, I'm Laura Templeton with 30 Second Success, your podcast host of the 30 Second Success Podcast.